Dear friends in Jesus Christ, in today's gospel, we see that Jesus is casting out the demon. It was dumb and deaf. Once the demon was casted out, the man began to speak, and some were astounded at it, and some of the people, like Pharisees and so on, they were raising questions, or they were telling that it is with the spirit of Beelzebul is casting out the devil. And here, to their sayings, Jesus says to them, see, if a kingdom is against itself, the kingdom cannot stand. If the household is against itself, the household cannot stand. If a country is fighting among their own members, how can the country can come up? There will be always a conflict between them. They will not grow. They will not allow others to grow. They will not allow one another to grow. And if there are conflict in the family members, or between the family members, then how can they live peacefully? How can the family will grow? Because somebody will be obstacle for each other. If that is the case, their family cannot stand. Similarly, if the Satan is against itself, how can its kingdom can survive? Such a question, such a way Jesus is addressing them, addressing to their criticism. And then he also says that with whose spirit your sons cast out, let them be your judge. He says like that. In the sense there were also exorcists from Jews, because they cast out devils in the name of God, using the power of God. But the Pharisees, they believe in those things, but they do not accept what Jesus was performing, his miracles, his casting out devils. They were not accepting it. He is very, he's looking at that. Jesus is looking at that. And then Jesus says that if I have casted out the devil with the finger of God, then know that the kingdom of God is at hand. Then believe the kingdom of God is near you. They are not able to realize that the kingdom of God is there, but they want to have the kingdom of devil. It seems to be like that in the way they were asking questions to Jesus. And then he says, if a strong man at home, having armor, helmet, lance, and chest shield, everything if he has, and he can be at peace and he can protect himself. But if someone who is powerful than him, who is stronger than him comes, then he can destroy his armor, destroy his chest shield, destroy all of his protecting weapons or protecting shields, and then capture his palace. So this refers that the Satan asserts itself that it has the power over the world, it rules the world, it controls the world, and Satan does not know that the strong one, Jesus, has already come and going to destroy its own power. Jesus is the stronger one who is going to destroy the power of the Satan in the world, and this is what is going to happen. And that happened. And then he goes on saying that if a devil possesses a person, if it feels that it is a house for it, and then if it is not satisfied with that particular person and it goes somewhere else and looking for a house, the place where it is clean, but it does not find anything, so he comes back to the same person, and he does not come alone, but bringing with it many more devils, which is more powerful than it itself. So the person's condition will be more worse. So it is like, we are human. Before the devil could take over us, with our intentions, with our desires, and so on, let us fill our heart with the presence of God. Let us welcome God into our hearts. Let us welcome Jesus into our hearts. That should be our motive, that should be our spirit our inspiration and so on. So today what we can learn from today gospel is that the kingdom of God is amongst us. We need to realize it. We need to be aware. We need to be alert that we have to find out the presence of the kingdom of God in our midst. So therefore let us try to find it out and be aware of it, and let us also try to bring the kingdom of God into our midst. Thank you.